Hey guys, my name is SC-symonecole. I'm back with another video. Gotta change that ad calling this. But I hope you guys like my last story time and challenge. I have more challenges coming with my best friend. But okay, today's video is a story time. Surprise, surprise. And just a disclaimer, this is going to mostly be, yes, a story time channel. But the thing is, I feel like a lot of crazy stuff happened. So it's like, why not share? If y'all ain't realize, if there's any companies that want to sponsor or just send me stuff, send this. I love stuff like this. But yes, love it. So pretty much in today's video, I'm just going to be telling the story about how a girl that I didn't like in middle school and high school basically told my boyfriend that, well, boyfriend at the time, that she asked if he loved me. And I know you guys are like, wait, why would she ask him that? Was he doing something wrong? And honestly, to this day, I guess after having a conversation with him, they didn't F around, but like, they did date for a bit. I guess she gave him a little, I don't know. I know this is a bit graphic, but like, I'm just stating facts. I'm a Scorpio. I keep it real. I mean, if you know other things about Scorpios, hey. But pretty much the story is going to start off in middle school that I went to. So we're going to call the girl Brianna. We're going to call the guy Gary. It's nobody that I know. These are fake names, just so you know. So pretty much me and Brianna went to the same school. Gary went to a different school. I had known Gary for a very long time. And Gary went to always different schools after elementary school. He pretty much departed. His mom made sure that he went to a better school. I was just, you know, wherever school was in the area that I lived in. I'm pretty sure my mom would have did better if she could have afforded it. But Gary's mom had a little bit of money, so she was able to do so for her son. So pretty much, meeting a girl, Brianna, was not cool by a bit. It's so crazy because I'm a person that literally gets along with everyone. And it's just, from the beginning, she didn't even do nothing. I just sensed the vibe. Like, I don't like this girl. I'm not sure why, but, like, I just don't like her. Because she would do weird things. And one of the things that, like, I didn't like that people would say is, like, oh, my God, you guys are just alike. Your names is alike. She just has a... Oh, well, man, it's years later. Like, she had a bigger forehead than me. I already have a forehead light skin, so imagine somebody had a bigger forehead than me. But, like, I kid you not, if I really wanted to, I would put, like, a picture in this video, but it's not that important. But, like, I don't think we look nothing alike. I just think if you was light skinned and had long hair, people would automatically say, oh my God, you guys look alike. That ain't the case, though. So, pretty much, she was, like, a little bit skinnier than me. And I'm not bashing girl in this video. I'm just simply saying the differences between us that let people know that we don't look alike. Because, like, I don't know. People just say it just to bother me. And, like, I still feel like people try that today. But, yeah, I had boobs. She was flat-chested. She was skinny. I was a little bit, yeah. But self-confidence, right? So, pretty much, we had the same homeroom. And it was me and my best friend, like 3 of the girls I talked to in that grade period. So we are in 7th grade at the time, and me and Gary had history before just from knowing each other a long time. And we didn't just start dating, like we had dated on and off, like literally from, I want to say 4th through 11th grade. I know that's like a super long time for young kids. I wish I could find a relationship like that now. Not that exact relationship, but just something with like that longevity to it. So pretty much, me and Brianna is in the same class, and we pretty much just, she always had nitpicked to be my friend. And like I said, I get along with pretty much anybody. Not friends, but like I get along with pretty much everybody. So the fact that I didn't like her was just like, I felt something was wrong with her. I felt like she was always trying to be my friend, a little pushy. You know when a guy likes you and you don't like him back as much, and it's just like, oh, okay, can you like give up? Like, please? I just don't get it. Like, why don't you just give up already? I don't like you. I'm not feeling you. Like, you're just making it worse in this case. So pretty much, she just never eased up. So somewhere down the line, me and Gary are having a phone call because that's my boyfriend at the time. It's just my little everything because I'm in middle school and I'm just acting like I'm so in love. And honestly, we were each other's first loves. So, pretty much, we are having a phone call talking about stuff. I'm telling him about how school is. He's telling me what's going on. He played basketball, telling me how practice and stuff was. How some of the guys on the team irritated him because they was messing up and they like bigger games coming on because he was like so in the sports. He was into me and he was in the sports. So pretty much I was just like, oh my god, girls got my nerves. And he was like, oh yeah, babe, I think she got a little crush on me. And I was just like, how would you know this? Because the thing is, like, we went to different schools. Like, how would you know that? And he said, like, oh, she happened to be up here. I think, like, her brother or one of her people's goes to the gym that I practice at. So I'm just like, oh, really? Because different teams, like, I think in all parts of town, like, two teams would practice in the same area. The other two teams would be the same thing. So I was just like, oh, really? He was like, yeah, she was like there hanging out while everybody was like practicing and such. And I said, oh, okay. He was like, she would not stop looking at me and such. But like, I was like, wow. So he was the type of guy where he didn't like feed me BS because I honestly feel like, you know, he wasn't entertaining her. But I mean, you're going to find out later in the story what the case really was. So I'm just like, okay. And I'm just sitting here looking for like, oh, baby, I don't ever talk to her. But it's like I kind of already knew that. So I thought. And pretty much, I'm just like, okay. So time goes on, and it's like one day in class, my friend is telling me like, you know, just give her a chance. Like, it can't be that bad. So pretty much, I'm just like, all right, whatever. I'll suck it up, and I'll just like be friends with this girl. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, that's what happened. So pretty much, I'm just like, all right, whatever. So she started sitting with me and my friends at lunch. And nobody was like friends with her already. They would just say like, hey Brianna, hey Brianna. And I would just sit there and just be like nitpicking at my food like, hey. Just drive to her because like I really still did not like this girl. So pretty much, she would always try to sit right by me. She sat behind me in class already. Like, I just could not get it. I was just like, it's like forcing yourself to like somebody is probably one of the hardest things to do because I'm not one of the malicious people. Like, you cannot pay me or bribe me to like somebody like just naturally. I do not like you. Like, I don't know. So, pretty much, she would try to start conversations with me. One day, one of the conversations was interesting, so I entertained it. And she was like, yeah, so da-da-da-da-da, just talking about some weird stuff that I didn't really even care about. And I know I sound like a mean girl in this video, but like, I kid you not, I'm a very nice person, and yeah, it's just like no better explaining it. It's just I did not genuinely like this girl. Like, I felt a bad vibe, and it was for a reason. Even at a young age, like, I could just tell, like, something's not right with this girl. So, pretty much, we're in class one day, and the teacher is taking forever to get to start us off and get us ready for class. So we had like a good 30 minutes. So none of my friends was there, but like maybe one. And I think even she was running late because I do remember her coming to being in class later on, but she wasn't there in the beginning. It was just like a tardy day for everybody, the teachers, students, whatever. So it's like I kind of had no choice but to talk to her because I still am a girl, and it's like, you know, we love to talk in the beginning of class, but yeah. So she said,
hey, so don't you go with Gary? And I said, yeah. She said, how long you guys been together? I said, like, on and off for a minute. She said, it couldn't have been that long. Like, we're in middle school. It ain't none of your...
I'm just thinking, like, it ain't none of your business, though. So she was like,
oh, like, you guys are so cute together. And, yeah, I see him a lot. Like, he's a little kid.
And I say, yeah, that's why I date him. So she was like,
ex-boyfriend plays ball with him. And
I said, oh, really, what's his name? And then she said the name and cleared out, whatever, that's the dude. Okay. So she was
like, yeah, so, can I get his number? And I was just
like, for what? And she said, oh, I just think if we're friends, it'll be good just in case, like, he has any ideas if he ever want to wow you. And I said, no, he's good at wowing me on his own. Like, ain't none of that necessary. Ain't none of that necessary. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not comfortable with doing that. And she was just like, oh,
I'll just see it when I'll just get it when I see him. And I was like,
see him where? Like, you don't play ball. Why are you there in the first place? I'm just thinking this in my head because I'm not mean like that. I'm just thinking like, oh my God, hurry up, teach, hurry up. Friends of mine, like real friends of mine. And she's just like, okay. I just remember the conversation got cut short because class did eventually start. So, like, another couple days go by and I'm talking to him and I said, so it's crazy that she, like, asked for your number, Gary. And he said, who? I was like, Brianna. He was like, well, why does she need my number? And I said, I don't know. I guess she's talking about something like with a date or something between us. But, like, we already did stuff and had fun all the time already. So it's like, what more could we do? What ideas could she give him? Like, you know, we're in middle school. So pretty much the next day happens and we get in class and all my friends are back and that girl Brianna slides me a note. Remember middle school you used to slide notes like this video if you have, because I mean notes really used to be the center of like a lot of drama, especially where I went. But pretty much the note read, hey, I asked so and so if he loves you. I turned around and looked at her and I said, yeah, we gonna talk at lunch. So I'm like, yeah, we're gonna talk at lunch. And she's like, okay. She just seemed so excited. Like, thinking about it now as an adult, like, I felt like I was being so mean. But it was like she was really doing unnecessary stuff where it made me question, like, am I being mean or am I being reasonable? Like, I don't know. Like, she's just weird. And I know I just didn't want to be friends with her. But, like, people was pushing me to do it. And, yeah, not in the end. Everybody switched up on the end. So pretty much, and mind you, like I said, we're all at different schools. And it's like enough to think about if your dude's at his school talking to somebody else. It's like a girl at my school is trying to talk to my dude. Like, that's just enough to deal with, you know? So she pretty much, we get to lunch. No, we don't get to lunch yet. Me and my best friend, we meet up at the lockers because we shared a locker. And I said, girl, look at this. I passed her the note. She said, what? And I said, yeah, like, I don't understand, like, what? This is why I didn't want to be friends with her. Like, I felt something was sketch. Like, why was it necessary to ask them that? She said, but do you know if it's true? And, like, honestly, I didn't know if they really did have that convo. I feel like she probably just did to spite me, which she definitely did. So yeah, later on that night, I didn't even think that we like ended up having lunch. Like, I didn't go. I just think like me and my friend skipped because that was just like, what the heck. So that night I call him and I tell him about it because I'm just the girl that told my boyfriend about everything at the time, and I'm not sure why because guys ain't. But yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, so why did girl say something about like she asked you, do you love me? Like, did that happen? He said, yeah, and then she asked me some weird stuff like, do I love her?
I said,
do she love you? Like, do you love her? Like, y'all don't even know each other. And he was like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, she asked me that. And I'm like, oh, for real? And the young minded me is like, my head's going to other places and basically like, well, why would she ask that? Like, why would she ask that? Like, it's already a craziness to why would she ask the first question, but it's like, she asked if you love her. Like, what? Why would he? Like, y'all not family. This isn't like your best friend. Like, that was kind of understandable back then. Like, if a guy had a female best friend, like, they love each other like a brother sister type of way. But like, some random chick, why would he love you? Like, y'all don't know each other or anything. He's not single. It just didn't make sense. So he said, I don't even worry about it because I know how you get, babe. Like, I know how you get. And I'm just like, nah, like, this ain't sitting right. This about to end, like, because it's just too much at this point. So he is, like, trying to talk me out of it. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, why is he trying to talk me out of it? Like, is he really just trying to show that, like, he cares? Is he trying to cover something up? Like, I say, yeah, we'll talk tomorrow because it's just, like, this is just too much. Like, so next day, goes to class, homeroom with this girl. She's not there. So I just remember me and my best friend, we had that class with each other and our friends was there. Some of our friends would not always be in school. I don't know what their parents was on because my mom made sure we missed like 0 days. Like we had to be super sick because we did not miss no days of school. So pretty much we get to lunch and me and my friends are talking. Me and my best friend tell our other little 2 friends about the situation. They're like, what? Brianna did that? And I say, yo, this is why I'm telling you. I did not want to be friends with her because she's just sketch. She's just weird. So, pretty much, they like, oh, nah, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. And I said, well, duh. So, pretty much, they're just like, oh, we gonna show her. So, in the nick of time, how freaking ironic is that Brianna walks up. So, Brianna walks up and is like, hey, guys, what are we talking about? And we just look at her like, girl, nothing. Go ahead and sit down. One of our friends is saying, not my best friend, just one of our little friends. So she was like, so how do you know Leah's boyfriend, Gary? And she's like, oh, that's my best friend. So when did he become your best friend? When did he become your best friend? When? When? Because this is all new to everybody. Like, people in my school knew, people in his school knew that, like, me and him was a thing. People have respect for us. We never had no issues with girls at this point in time. Later on down the line, it was, like, one other girl, but it wasn't nothing for real. And it was just, like, best friend. When did that come up? So, I'm like, he doesn't have a best friend. She was like, oh, no, like, not like that, like, just best friend. I said, he does not have a best friend. Okay? So, pretty much, she was just like, oh, I didn't think you guys was going to take it this serious. She just started getting an attitude. And I was just like, yo, this is why I don't fuck with you. Like, this is why I just don't fuck with you. And she said, I just think it's fake. I said fake. The only thing I had to fake was acting like I liked you. And I still really didn't even like you. Like, what the heck? So my friends was like, Leah, calm down. I'm like, no, because I'm sitting here trying to fake and be friends with this girl. And all she really wants is my dude. Like, I'm supposed to like her. I'm supposed to have some chill because she like my dude. Y'all tripping. So, me and my best friend get up. We dismiss ourselves. And, do we have cell phones at the point in time? Probably did, but it was, like, in my locker because my school was strict. But, yeah. So, pretty much, it was just like, wow. Best friends, huh? So, I call him like I always do. And I'm like, after school, and he was at practice, so it took a minute. And this was just one of them days. And I swear this stuff happens even in adulthood, where it's like, you call when the craziest stuff happen, and you're not even sure if they're aware of it, and they just don't answer the phone. So your mind starts going places, and it's just like, is this really his best friend? Is he lying to me? Is this my dude? Is this her dude? Is we sharing? Like, what? Because the thing is, I don't share. One's enough for me. But yeah, it was just so crazy because I still just didn't know, I wasn't sure. And I was just like, wow, best friends, huh? So you guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make this a 2-part story time because big surprise, Brianna also liked the other boyfriend of mine later down the line. It was a guy that I ended up dating that was also an athlete because Gary was a basketball player, the other guy was a football player. And pretty much, let's just say that one of them did end up smashing her because clearly he was a horny bastard. Okay? So, yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll let you know what happened when we got to high school because me and Gary was still dating, but we was also on and off, and I ended up dating somebody, and there wasn't nothing. Like, you shouldn't, like, it wasn't cheating, but I should have just stuck with my gut and stayed with dude. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.